And we got the Singularity Rupture, which is amazing. This card's scarier, I think. All right, get rid of the Riddler. Mill their entire deck. Now, Mistrise Village, the next spell you cast can't be countered. Absolutely no time. Exhaust, Riverchurn Monument. Unless you can exile your own graveyard at instant speed, and you cannot. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man, and today's juicer is gonna be Esper Mill. So I had to try out this new combo here. Singularity, I keep wanting to say Rapture, but it's Rupture. Destroy all creatures, then any number of players mill half their library rounded down. Now that seems kind of crazy, it just costs 6, but it's an insta-win here with the lovely, where is it? How can I find it? Riverchurn Monument. Obviously, it's kind of nice though because they both cost 6. So first turn, you hit them with that Singularity Rupture. They're going to mill half their library rounded down. And then obviously, you're just going to go in for this. And then for 2, you cast it. And then for 4, you exhaust it. And that's it. That's the combo. You win. There is that other one here. Let me go ahead and see. What is it called actually? I'm trying to be kind of quickly about this. There's the one that says mill or whatever the hell. This one. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. You don't need it. You just don't. I initially did try to make use of this, and you know, because we do also have Hope Estheim. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards with X the amount of life you gain this turn with Aclazotz, which I'll get to here kind of in a second here. So we kind of did like a little bit of that as well, but I just don't think you need it. At the end of the day, this is just essentially a combo deck between Rupture and Riverchurn Monument. Honestly, this is just comes like if you're playing against aggro, it's literally a 4 mana do nothing. It's like 4 mana. I needed something this to happen because there's aggro. So maybe if you even like control matchups, I was like, man, this is just like not that good. But let's go ahead and address what we do have. The Mistrise Village. So the next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. Now it's obviously going to come in untapped no matter what because you don't own mountain or forest, so that kind of sucks. But getting back to the mana base, if you do have Cavern of Souls for any spell, I mean it's pretty damn good. So we are going to be able to settle our Singularity Rupture. So Watery Grave, Godless Shrine, and Archive. Between these 12 lands, you pretty much have all the free reign in the world to go for the verges. I may even consider going for another black verge because this one gives black. And because we are in Esper, the Esper mana base is 10 out of 10 right now, we do get access to Shoot the Sheriff and Depressurize because mana is everything, and the black removal pieces are so much better than the white ones. White, you get lost. Get lost can get lost. It does give them map tokens, which is kind of gross. And plus, it's all about VV anyway. It's just about VV and Cauldron, so artifacts and creatures. So the enchantment removal is just like not really all that relevant anymore, in my opinion. Which is kind of why we are going in for like Pinnacle Starcage, yada yada, and why you'll see Bovine Intervention. I know this is absolutely insane, but you have to be able to kill the VV Cauldron in these colors at instant speed, and this allows you to do so. There's Exercise, that's a sorcery. There's like Requisitioner Raid or something, that's a sorcery. There's like Stroke of Midnight, I think is an instant, but it costs 3. This costs 2, and it's literally just this. I know you say, well, why not Disenchant? Disenchant doesn't do the creature, and they don't get an Ox. I don't care. I'll give them an Ox. I don't care. That's not the way they win. They don't win because you give them a 2/2 vanilla. It is honestly one of my favorite cards that I've been sideboarding. I know it seems really dumb, and I guess I'll just have to like show you, but nevertheless, we do have Aclazotz Deepest Betrayal. It does have the lifelink, so just kind of help out with the Hope Estheim. This is not really plan A, to be completely honest with you. It's more just to like annoy them, and there are times where you don't get to like resolve like the Rupture or whatever the hell, or maybe, I mean, sometimes they even get hit with like that Stone Brainy type card. It's the sorcery instant from like Outlaw Thunder Junction, I forget what it's called, but they hit you with the Rupture, and then you have to seriously just grind them out the monument anyway. And alternatively, Aclazotz is just a win condition versus aggro. I'm not joking, you kind of just is. Versus aggro, it's persistent, it comes back, it's a lifelink, whatever. But if you're going against like mice or red or whatever the hell, it just kind of is like a win condition in and of itself. So this is the deck, Esper Mill. Let me know what you think. Let's go and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs that do mean the absolute world to me. So make sure to join us in the Discord. Join us in the Discord. It's absolutely free. I think it's the first link in my description usually. Not the first or the second, but it says Discord, and make sure to join us there. But other than that, thank you so much to the Mana Rocks. There is no Mana Man, not the Mana Rocks. So keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. God, look how beautiful these lands are. I mean, just like look at these. These are just gorgeous. How much would these dual lands all run you in real life? Obviously, sometimes things can get a little expensive on Arena, but paper? Good God. I might just say no. We actually don't need like a crazy amount of land in this deck. Let's keep this going. If we're going as red, I want some more removal. So, hey, you know what? These lands are very pretty. They're very pretty, but we need something a little different here. But there we go. Singularity Rupture. I keep wanting to say Rapture. It's Rupture. All right, yeah, that's fine. Manifold Mouse, no. Absolutely not. I wouldn't even really mind if they got another one down there, just because then we go for Beza. I think I actually just go for 3 steps ahead. I mean, I don't have a choice anymore. I went for the tap land, so. I kind of would rather than go for like a double weenie, right? Nothing. Maybe I do go for 3 steps ahead, because if I go for Beza, I'm planning on going for Beza here, so I think this is fine. To kind of push into our deck here a little bit. Probably Riverchurn. I guess we have Riverchurn and Singularity Rupture, so that is the combo. Oof. I mean, I have the combo here, so probably stock up. Not very often where that you get rid of a stock up is like probably the best move, but I guess so. Do I just like go for 3 steps ahead? Again? It's gotta be Beza, right? Like, let's not play around. Let's just gain our life, because eventually they're gonna start dropping the Kitty Cat, which blocks life, Screaming Nemesis. Let's just take our 4 life and just readjust here. Of course, we have our Singularity Rupture now. Oh God! Oh God! That's not great. Wow! Obliterating Bolt! Yo! Okay, that is definitely problematic, huh? This Nova Hellkite, the warp is literally so good. Like, God, it's so good, man. Because the warp just like, oh, no, I can't scoop it up. So I guess I can 3 steps ahead it. I don't know if well, I think now I can just Singularity Rupture, right? Yeah, wait, what am I even thinking about? We have the combo. We have the combo. What am I even thinking about? I don't care about your little Hellkite. Yeah, you know what? Boom, there you go. Can you do 11 damage to me? Can you do 11 damage to me? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. That's not enough. What am I so worried about? I just, come on. Riverchurn Monument. Ba-bam. Exhaust. Now, unless they have, like, double, like, burst lightnings or something, they don't. Spoiler. Newsflash, they don't. Alright, so that was a pretty clean win here. This could get a little murky. I do have Authority, which is kind of nice. This could get a little sweaty because I don't have any true black sources. I'm going to keep it. This could get a little sweaty, though. And Dimir Mill replaces Day of Judgment for you. Yeah, I mean, I can't get it. Day of Judgment is probably my favorite sweeper. It's just so clean. It's just, hey. Hey, yeah, it's just like, hey. There's no caveats. It's just straight. Yeah. Igorabora. Yeah, I tried. I don't know. How you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. I gotta stock up in an archive to maybe fix my hand here a little bit, but I'm a little scared. There's no doubt about it. Are we going against a VV? Let's see if we can snag maybe a not a land. I said not a land deck. Be nice. So, I mean, yeah, we can always stock up. We got enough land, right? Okay, there. Hey, you know what? I appreciate this, right? They're not even lying to me. I don't appreciate this deck. I do not appreciate the Flood. But, opponent just showing off the Is-It sleeves. Whoa. Quantum Riddler. So this is not VV? I guess it might be VV, but like Quantum Riddler. Interesting. I mean, good God. That is enough lands. Promise you, deck. Let's find the not lands. I guess it has to be Judgment. I already have a Fountainport. Depressurize doesn't do anything versus the Quantum Riddler. Is it really this? Jesus, this is underwhelming. I guess we'll take Village. It's not a resounding endorsement. This is extremely underwhelming. Wow, it is a VV deck. Okay. I guess it's just Day of Judgment. Yeah, I guess, right? I mean, I can't just let it... I can't let VV live. If they have the Cauldron, then we just scream. And that's just the game. Why are we in the Quantum Riddler with VV, though? Is there maybe another... I mean, don't get me wrong. Riddler is absolutely amazing. But why with VV? Like, what's the actual point there, I wonder? Probably just gonna go in for this little Village card. If they tap out, I'll go in for the Consult the Star Charts. But if not, then we'll just go in for our little fishy. But this Mistrise Village is pretty nice. If they're planning on doing a little bit more of a control matchup, we can go for that. Do I try to find something here? Probably not, right? I think we just let him resolve, and then we're gonna go in for a kicked Consult the Star Charts. I think it's really our only option here. Yeah, we'll let you have that and try and find what the... Okay, the end. We got the Singularity Rupture, which is amazing. So there we go. There's one. I guess it's probably just another Consult the Star Charts, right? I mean... Alright, so Quantum Riddler, you are scary. But this card's scarier, I think. Alright, get rid of the Riddler. Mill their entire deck. Now, let's see if they've got the dreaded Cauldron. Yeah, they do. They have a Cauldron, so they have a... I think it's pretty safe to say that they got the VV in the graveyard. So hopefully we just don't die to that. But... Riddler's fine. Riddler is totally fine. Riddler is not a Vivi, so... Now we're just kind of on the hunt for our moment. Oh. Oh, okay, that's concerning. I think we have at least one more turn to, like, not die, right? We should be able to hold off of the 3 steps ahead, even if I kick this right now, right? So I guess we don't need to kick this. As long as we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 blue sources, which we do. So this should be fine. We're just after the, pretty much just resolve the Riverchurn Monument. We should be okay, but... Whoa! Sky Clone, rated stream with 4 stream viewers. Hey, how's it going? I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, my friend. We're trying to get a little bit for all the raiders here. We are trying to get the mill, kind of like Singularity Rupture kind of combo off in a sort of a control-y type shell here. We're trying to go for this combo. Whatever happens, though, Console the Star Charts, all we have to do is just find a Riverchurn Monument. I think we just let this go. That's fine. This is, what, a 4-turn clock? This does not matter. We do have the Wild Ride to worry about here, but realistically, I don't think it really matters that much, right? No way. Alright, so now the question is, do we actually want to kick the Consult the Star Charts? I think so, because we can pay for the 3 steps ahead. So it's a little greedy, but they would need 2 counterspells for me to really not like this. And I would think that we find the Riverchurn Monument at that point. I hope. This deck has been kind of weird, though, with like the... Oh, we get it. There it is, baby. There it is, the Riverchurn Monument. Let's go. All right. Yeah, that's should be good. I guess we'll take an untapped land. I don't know if it really matters here. I guess we already have an untapped land, so let's not overthink this. Let's just grab Elspeth, sure. Just got an as we jumped into the Hope EOE stream. Hey, I appreciate that so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Skydelkun? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. EOE is treating me very well. Definitely very well. Even better that we got this new card here, the Singularity Rupture. I keep wanting to call it the Rapture, but I keep you know, correcting myself. All right, so I got the Riverchurn Monument, and now that we have this, let's make use of this, right? So, 1, 2. Mistrise Village. The next spell you cast can't be countered. It can't be countered, baby. So now we don't even have to worry about anything. If they've got Negate or whatever the hell, I don't care. Maybe it's a little bit too careful, or they have like a, 2 burn spells or something, but the Riverchurn Monument, and it cannot be countered. I do not care anymore. Opt. That is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna exhaust this, and we're gonna get you, I think, my friend. Yeah, you can opt. You can opt all you'd like. It's not gonna matter, baby. Do a show. Wait, is that like what? Is that 4 ops? Hold on. How many ops do you have here? So this is basically just like VV Cauldron with like a Quantum Riddler splash. I mean, I see the vision, but let's go for it. Waste absolutely no time. Exhaust Riverchurn Monument. Unless you can exile your own graveyard at instant speed. I think we gotcha. Into the flow ball, that's fine. We're still on the stack, baby. Good game. All right, we can take game 1. GG's, baby. Unless you can deal 9 damage at instant speed, and you cannot. All right, this looks pretty damn good. I don't know how relevant Elspeth will be. I don't really love to see Elspeth in this matchup. It's, great card, but in this matchup, you kind of just want to have the answers immediately. So let's just try and find a rest in peace. Honestly, the end is pretty damn amazing, just because if you can hold the end on the VV, well, that's amazing, isn't it? No black sources, but we do have stock up, so we'll find a way. I think the end is one of the hate pieces that is key to getting rid of VV. Obviously, Pinnacle Starcage should be able to hold off certain things. Consult the star charts. I will need to get at least a black source from the consult the star charts. Opponent is roping me. I know those turn 2 plays must be so difficult. Bloodthirsty Conqueror combo for infinite damage. Yes, for sure. The main idea behind this deck is to go in for, I guess I can't really show you very well. Cauldron's actually not bad if we can resolve the Starcage. The point of this deck is literally to go for the Rupture. I forgot what it's called already, but it's the Rupture from EOE that says mill half your library, and then we go in for the whatchamacallit. Probably not the best first impression for you. So I'm running Esper mill, but that's what I'm doing right now. Stock up should be okay. And then the Riverchurn Monument is basically a combo. It's basically a combo. Because you go for the, if you have 6 mana, then you do that, mill half, and then the Riverchurn Monument is cast for 2, and then for 4 is basically, it's just a combo, essentially. Singularity Rupture into Riverchurn Exhaust, yes. Alright, so we can go in for Pinnacle Starcage to clean up the Cauldron. We actually have no red sources. It's kind of weird. But I'm going to go for the Consult the Star Charts. See if I can snag a black source. But I'm definitely going in for the Pinnacle Starcage. Opponent is playing very slow, but hey, I think we're looking pretty good here. Not having a red source is extremely weird. But am I complaining? No, I'm not. Certainly I'm not. I'm almost tempted to hit him with a little spanking. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's consult the star charts. Very Star Trekky. So I guess we go for the Verge then, right? Yeah, we'll go for Verge. Archive. They also could have like counter spells here, so let's waste no time. Straight into the Starcage, get rid of this little prowess creature and a Cauldron creature. Getting rid of this Agatha Soul Cauldron feels absolutely amazing. Yeah, I mean, you can try to steal something here. The Riverchurn Exhaust doesn't go too well a lot of times. Let's make sure that we got this. So I've got double black sources here. It's the end, VV. Unless you've got Spell Pierce. The end. Do you not have Spell Pierce, bro? No! 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 I'm melting. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, God. If we just want to end the VV there with no Spell Pierce, my God, we would have won. All right. Spell Pierce, eh? I think we're just, like, dead now. Yeah, that was brutal. And then they go in for the Storm Chaser's talent to get another one. I think we're just, like, dead. I guess we try to stock up. I don't know. No, what? No. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. And it's not fair. Let me tell you why. Why in the literal this is not fair. This is not no. You're gonna see me mauled. I can't believe it. This is not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Why in the bloody sin did you leave open a Watery Grave when I have a Divine Intervention? I can't cast this now. Yeah, I literally, I have no words. I'm going to take a second here because the opponent has been roping me and I need to just, like, not freak out. Oh my God, that is such a nightmare. What a nightmare. What, like an actual nightmare. And now we just lose? A brutal. The crash out is coming for sure. It's coming. I feel it in my blood. Oh, that's so aggravating. Why? But like, why? But why though? But why? There's no reason to have open black. Hold off on the crash out of the cards. No, the crash out's coming, I think. I guess we're not dead. I mean, it's nice. Shoot the sheriff. I mean, if you got the counter, then good for you, man. Let's make sure it's an actual counter. Okay. Round 3 fight. Still absolutely mortified. Absolutely mortified over that auto tapper. I'm blaming auto tapper that one. But here we go. We're back, baby. We got a Starcage. See if we can maybe find a double white for the Agatha Soul Cauldron. Alright, here we go. We do have Shoot the Sheriff. Starting town. Storm Chaser's talent. You never love to see it, but it shouldn't be that bad, right? I think it's a little bit more important to go for the Consult Star Charts for a land. It's kind of yucky, but unless they went for like Wild Ride or something. I'm gonna take it. I don't love it, but you know. Verge it is. No More Lies is actually pretty solid. I'm gonna be a little greedy here. Let's be a little greedy. Let's just get this down for 2. Or save 2 mana, I should say. 2 life, whatever the hell. Stock up. See, that's exactly why I do not want them to stock up. No, thank you. It's a firm no thank you from me, dog. I think I'm going to keep pushing this a little bit more. Maybe go for Elspeth on curve. We'll see. But don't need a Pinnacle Starcage here. I think I am just looking for Rest in Peace. If they do go for another... Oh, it's so bad. I mean, this lets me resolve Elspeth next turn, which is, like, isn't horrific, I guess. But God, I wish I had a counterspell there.
I thirst for information.
So they're tapped out here. Like, this is their turn. We can go for Shoot the Sheriff on this Otter. I probably will do that just so I can go for Elspeth and just have a clean board, I guess. But now we gotta worry about a Ra, which is not great. Yeah, let's go for Elspeth. Kind of a weird situation here. Usually I just kind of want to get down, rest in peace. That kind of nonsense. Hello, Vivi.
I hope you've got bottled lightning share.
I think we're just gonna go for Elspeth onto the Vivi, I suppose. I guess we'll try it out. They're not even holding up priority, so I think I am gonna swing in here. Whoa!
Well, this was wasted time.
It's a little weird. That was weird. Why didn't they block? That was super weird. I think I might have to Starcage to protect Elspeth. It's not great, but like, I'm gonna do this. If they have Negate, then they just have Negate, I guess. Or a Null, whatever the hell. Same difference, I suppose. So now Elspeth's kind of like, you know, vulnerable, to say the least. Was that the right move to take out the Rahl? I mean, I don't know. This deck is just so ferocious, man. So they got another Null. I guess I do have the Mistrise Village, which is quite nice here, but Violent Intervention is very nice. We might not have to go for the combo here. We might just be going... Yeah, I think we'll just swing in here, right? I don't even know if I need to go for the Rupture combo here. Fookers, how we doing here? How we doing? Fookers, you just missed the crash out. Almost. Quantum Riddler, sure. So this is Artifact or Enchantment. Draw a card, sure. Do I Divine Intervention this thing? Probably not, because I'm so worried about a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mana non-controllable? Absolutely, Fookers. We're the villain today. Gosh, this is not great though. Yeah. I guess we can try this. I mean, if they counter it, then we go... Make sure that auto-tapper's leaving me open white. They have Disdainful Stroke, then it's, you know, unfortunate. But we can go for Divine Intervention on the Riddler. Yeah, we could have made the Rupture uncounterable for sure, but I'm so hell-bent on if they have a yeah, you're right. Because they would have to have a Cauldron and something. So we definitely goof that up, right? I always like to just keep open mana for the Cauldron because I'm just so petrified of it. So I definitely screwed that one up. That's a pretty obvious one, but again, I'm just... Because they would have to have a if that resolves, they have to have a creature, and then they have to have the Cauldron. I've played Cauldron so many times, they just win on the spot, and I just hate that. So I think we've kind of pigeonholed ourselves into this move. Yeah, alright. I guess, yeah, you're right. I just totally screwed this up. So now I think we're just going for Elspeth as our win condition, right? If they drop Cauldron, I'll just cry. Alright. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking that about that. Okay, when we got the Riverchurn Monument. Yeah, we would have... Oh my god, we just like would have auto won then, huh? Alright, so now we can do that. Well, let's do this. Riverchurn Monument. Can't be countered. So your little Annual will not work. I'm glowing red, friend. But I guess they do want the Storm Chaser's talent thing. That makes sense, right? Okay. I guess they could, like, go for, like, a Braid. Should I just go for, like, damage? I don't know at this point. I guess not. I think we'll just kind of slowly bleed. I should have attacked first, man. I'm really goofing this up, man. Really goofing this up. I should have attacked first so that they would have traded the Otter. Because now I'm, like, really incentivized not to. God, I should have gone for that Rupture. I don't know what I was thinking. Holding up a Divine Intervention for the potential Cauldron that hasn't even come out yet. They try to counter you and they... Yeah, they definitely... I think they wanted just a little Otter here. But, hey, it's pretty funny. Stock up, my god. What's our win condition? See, now we have, like, alternate... We have conflicting win conditions here. We've got Riverchurn Monument. Man. Chris the Hammer! Hopefully I hammer you down here. Let's go ahead and keep this. Got our new little EOE card. Depressurize. I kind of like this thing. Escape Tunnel. We're playing against Landfall. Seems like it is. Esper has never been better. It's never been better in terms of land. Everything else, not so much. I think we have to just depressurize. I do not want to walk into a Snakeskin Veil, Royal Treatment, etc., etc. Escape Tunnel, sure. Yeah, being an Esper, I feel like you kind of like almost like have to, just because like all of the white removal is really bad. Like Get Lost is kind of not great. Let's go for the Archive. Maybe try and set up something else here. I know I could go for... Oh, that's phenomenal. Day of Judgment is basically the nuts versus this deck. Like, there's just nothing else better. So Landfall creatures should basically be probably one of our easiest matchups, honestly. Yeah, they just give a Fatal Passage. That's fine. We just Day of Judgment and life's good. I think Dimir is probably our hardest matchup because the Kaito is just like just too good. And then this is probably our easiest. I don't want to, you know, get a little too off my bridges here, but Day of Judgment. And then we have another Day of Judgment. So unless they have enough to like, well, I mean, they might with Chocobo here. With red, they also have access to the whatchamacallit thing. Nah, I don't care about the hell, that's for sure. I mean, I could just... Let's... Go for it. Don't think I really need a Day of Judgment. Maybe we get a little bit more out of it. I mean, that's a little greedy, I suppose, but... As of right now, there's nothing really too crazy here. I could 3 steps ahead and then do the draw nonsense. Maybe that is the play now that they're committing to 3 mana here. I think it kind of is at this point. I mean, I kind of want to push for more things to play, because I do have a Day of Judgment, but I need to push for something else as well. I mean, another one's not bad, I suppose. It's never bad to clear the board versus this deck. So let's see if they want to commit to more stuff, which is fine. Down to 12 we go. Certainly okay. of Judgment. There's should say Days of Judgments. This is like the week of Judgment, because I got another one too, so. I could start going in for a little monument action. Not bad. Bristly Pill, hello. 2 cards left in hand. One, make that 1. So, I mean, this is pretty much like I said. We got a really good matchup here. If we just can resolve maybe like one thing. One like Aclazotz or something. Gotta find him first. So, I mean, I do get waste Day of Judgment on a Bristly Bill is the question. Really flooded. Oh, really flooded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 17. Well, actually, no, 1, 2. Wow, it's like 12 lands out of 17 cards. Hell yeah. So, Bristly Bill can actually, what, double the counters. Up to 4. Double the counters, then goes to 6. It's not that bad. I think I'm just gonna like hold still here. I know that seems really kind of cocky. Maybe it's a little bit too greedy. I don't think they can finish me unless they have like a world thingy. What's that card called? The Karloff Manor World something. They gotta be running it if they're running red, so that's kind of what I am afraid of. They have to at least suspect some sort of removal spell or counter spell, even though I have neither. So let's go ahead and hit you again. Show me a nice little Aclazotz. Certainly not bad. I think we don't really have any other choice. Like we gotta kill something at some point, so. World what's that? Gorger. Oh, is that the did that rotate out? Oh, World Soul's Rage, my bad. Yes, that's it for sure. Alright, search your library for a creature card, blah, blah, blah. That's fine, right? So they go in for, yeah, that's fine. Let me just counter it. That's fine. Gotta counter it, but we're kind of all out of, like, you know, luxury here. So they drop another threat. I mean, they should have just played that out, but I'll take. So we know that we're playing against landfall creatures, right? So I think we should probably just mulligan and see if we can get some more removal. Because this is kind of, like, not great. I'm going to take a cheeky mulligan here. So now we don't have enough lands. So that's also another problem, isn't it? Pretty horrendous. This is also pretty horrendous. Wow, hell yeah. I'm going to keep it because I'm stubborn. But we're in some serious trouble here. We're going to need a black source, because this is not a black source. Alright, Chocobo. Give me a land. Okay, we're looking rough. This is rough Aronian cheese. I guess it's better than a Tifa, right? Oh, God. I can't even depressurize or shoot the sheriff on turn 2. Maybe I should get rid of another Verge. Since we are committing to so much black, maybe the Verges need to be a little bit reworked here. So we're cooked. This is over. All right, round 3, fight. This looks a lot better by default. This is what an open hand's supposed to look like. As long as you have these 2 sources. My God, versus Fountainport is just the absolute greatest thing in history, though, in certain matchups. So I do have Depressurize. I think I'd rather go for a No More Lies. I could just Depressurize. I think Depressurize is probably a little bit better because they get like just like big, right? If they do have Snakeskin Veil, is it really that bad? We have to burn through it eventually. Probably better on a build than something else. So So already looking a lot better than last match, I can tell you that right now. That's how good we're looking. Magikarp, wow. I think I played Magikarp before, because I kind of remember saying, hey, Magikarp, don't evolve into a Gyarados on me. But hello, nevertheless. Don't have any black sources here. Wow. Freya Crescent. Interesting. Alright, this could get a little squirrely. I guess I should say a little rat, huh? There's so much hate for Vivi right now. 798 Finest. Yeah, I remember that. I saw that the, whatchamacallit. Oh, wow, we're going against equipment. Wow. Yeah, this is true blue equipment, huh? So I got no removal, but I do have stock up. So maybe if we can live, we'll be okay. Lost Jits. Vivi had a 54% presence at the MTGA 9, but lost to Teamer Ferocious. Teamer Ferocious won? That's pretty sick. That card is actually nuts. Alright, I think I have to just go in for, like, No More Lies. And then we can go for Day of Judgment, I suppose. Yeah, I saw that. I know that they say, like, it was a small contest or something like that. I don't know much about. Alright, well, I have to wait for the No More Lies here. I guess I just let this go. Not sure I've got much of a choice here. Yeah, let's go for the 3 steps ahead, I suppose, then. We'll find a, yeah, a little Watery Grave here eventually, right? We're just gonna go for a Day of Judgment. It's not very often where, like, you just go for, like, all these verges, but it's gonna have to be Day of Judgment. But I noticed that, whichever one that... The one tournament where it was 54% of the attorneys, I know people were saying, oh, well, it's a small field or whatever the hell, but I don't know. It's still pretty damning, huh? It is nice to lose to other stuff, though. If I lose to, what, Emberheart Challenger equipment, I think I'll be okay. I think, I'd rather lose to this than Vivi, right? Lava Spur Boots. Okay, that's good. This isn't too bad, right? Yeah. The end. The end, the end, the end. So if I just drop the little Watery Grave, we have access to both removal spells, which is quite cool. This is a mercenary, so I have to kind of make sure I understand that. So shoot the Sheriff. I won't work on Cloud. So let's drop this to activate our Verges. Depressurize. I think I just have to go for it now because they have Prowess. No, excuse me. My God. Ooh, I just outlined it. So gotta do this now. I actually could have like some sort of protection. If they have protection, I think we just say GG's. I don't know. So I can shoot the Sheriff on you. I don't know. It feels kind of bad though. I'm gonna do this now. If they have like another creature and then they just go for Lost Jite, this doesn't give haste, right? No. That gives haste. I know that does. Cloud. Oh, I think we're almost dead, huh? Ether Spark. Wow. Okay. Hell yeah. So at least now I can go for the end for 2. That's nice. That matters a lot. That matters a lot. Alright, so they're going to have 2 wards. So that matters, like I said, that's everything. Because they have 2 wards now. It triggers an additional time now. So yeah, I have to. So ward, yep. Yep. But I still have Lava Spur Boots though. I'm pretty sure I'm like still dead. I actually do have No More Lies, so 2 clouds. And I have to pop myself here, sadly. To at least give myself a sliver of a chance. Good God, I think we're dead as a doorknob here. I think we're just dead because they go in for Footmaster into Lava Spur Boots. Yeah, that's GG's, man. Lava Spur Boots, you got it. Alright, so we just kind of got steamrolled there. I got bullied by Mice and Cloud. I feel my inner Sephiroth coming out here. Another Watery Grave. I think we should say no to that. I wouldn't mind seeing a little Day of Judgment action. Okay. So you are a soldier. Okay, there we go. Pinnacle Starcage is basically everything here. But I don't have enough white, so let's go for Verge. I probably will just shoot the Sheriff. Well, we'll see what they got here first. Now that they do this, yeah, this is just an easy pickings, right? So put a 1/1, draw a card. We deny them that. That is phenomenal. Alright. Let's Fountainport into stock up, because I cannot go in for my lovely Starcage, sadly. Let's go Plains. No-brainer. I mean, we do have the Rupture now. We have the combo pieces. Should we just, like, go for it? I think so, right? We'll need one more land. That should be okay. Summon Brynhilde. This thing always trips me out. I forget what it does every single time I see it. Exile the top card of your library, and then anytime they put a counter on it, they can replay it. Okay. Gotcha. So, I think it's pretty easy, right? Straight into Starcage. 19 life, and then we have the Rupture into Riverchurn. I mean, seems like an easy clap, but, you know, hey, I've been wrong before. So I guess I could go for, I could create a blue fish. I don't know, that's pretty good, right? No matter what happens, we're going to need 6 mana, so I don't think getting down the Riverchurn does much. It actually doesn't do anything. I guess I'll just chuck out a fish to block, I guess. 1 is better than 2, right? Well, I guess 3 is definitely better than 1. Oh yeah, baby. Pay 1 to block 3. I think that's a trade we will take. I think that's a trade we will take. So, Verge into Singularity Rupture. Here we go. Bang! Looks good to me. And the next turn, you just have the Riverchurn Monument, because this is also 6, essentially. So, I think we are good to go here. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's waste absolutely no time. Riverchurn Monument. There it is. There's the combo. Easy as. Well, if we have a Pinnacle Starcage versus this, it's looking pretty good. It does sweep up our little monument, but there's Ric Flair. Do I go for Authority of the Councils? Probably not. Let's not get greedy here. Let's just set up our lands, or push for lands. So, I think that's fine. So the Brynhilde, depending on what they grab here, if it's a 3-drop, I'll get a little nervous here. I'm actually going to go in for the Verge. I know it seems kind of dumb, but if they drop a 3-drop... Well, they haven't really shown me a 3-drop, have they? Alright, fine. We'll go for the Authority. So even whatever they drop gains haste. I mean, we have the Authority. But if they drop a 3-drop, I'll feel really... not too dumb, because you still have Day of Judgment. Ah, not great. Eh. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. Ugh. Alright, Starcage. Yeah, lightning's gonna hurt me, and I don't like being hurt. So thankfully we do have the Day of Judgment, which made my play a lot more whatchamacallit. But yeah, this is so bad. Oh my god, this is so bad. We might just lose. This is so bad. Yeah, they just got us here. I got nothing. checkmate, right? I mean, it's totally checkmate, yeah. You got it. Chandra, light. I mean, they have the nuts, though. Honestly, hey, I'll give them a good game here.
All right, team.
I guess I'll make sure I got... I don't have any creature removal, or planeswalker removal, so... Yeah, I don't know. We can depressurize the lightning, but I mean... But I don't have an answer for this, so, like, yeah. No. I have the end, right? I do have the end, so I guess it's not the end yet, but it's looking just abhorrently abysmal. And that is GG's. Right? I guess not technically yet, so we'll play to the out. Damn, they had like literally the best possible curve, right? Damn. Because if they didn't go for lightning, we could have held. I don't know. Hey.
Just try to keep up.
Ow. I will finish it out, but yeah, this very deflating. Very deflating. Who says Chandra's not good? They were so cooked, yeah. There's like no shot, right? Take this. Like, they literally had me... I'm gonna do this anyway. We're gonna give them a good game. They had me literally every step of the way. I mean, they had me mega lethal. That was crazy. That was actually a fucking beatdown.